Welcome to Ether Ascended. Happy New Year. Today's Timeless Pick a Card is all about the New Year's messages from the Akashic Records. Your New Year's messages from the Akashic Records. So, pile 1 we have Lepidolite, pile 2 Chrysocolla, and pile 3 Obsidian. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Timestamps will be in the description box. Pause the video now if you need more time to choose your pile. See you at your pile. Welcome pile 1. If you chose Lepidolite, the number 32 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 5. 5 is all about change, adventure, travel, communication, teaching, learning. Okay. Also about business, having fun, children, also love. I'm seeing something about love here because I'm looking at the 5th house in astrology and I'm looking at the number 5 in numerology. So there could be something around, for some of you, the stage or the screen, something like that. It's not going to be for all of you. Now, the number 32 is, in more complex numerology, when we have 2 numbers, is all about winning, overcoming, victory. It is the 6 of Wands in the tarot. So you're overcoming and you're having a victory after you've fought for something, or many battles that you fought. You're going to be successful and victorious. I'm seeing some, for some of you, some public acknowledgement as well. Now, when it comes to the energy of the Lepidolite, there's something about manageability, organization, doing one thing at a time, one task at a time, one step at a time, in a way that is orderly and peaceful and calm. You're going to be able to simplify your life. There's a message here about change and simplifying your life, but there's also change that is successful, or a successful change here. You'll be able to slow down and make your life more simple. It seems like you're coming up with some sort of method or routine that's going to help you work less and produce more. So less is more. If your attention and energy has been on way too many things, you're going to be able to narrow it down with no distractions. If you've been feeling lost, lack of focus, overwhelmed, you're going to be able to refocus and feel less overwhelmed. I'm hearing in a few weeks. You're going to understand and realize and come up with a way of making your life more manageable and getting more done, achieving more goals. There's something about having the courage and the confidence that you need. And that's coming to you. All right. Yeah, because there's a paradigm shift, absolutely. There's a paradigm shift, and we have the number 4 there. I was missing the number 4, but we have the number 4 here. So 4 is all about structure and being organized, and because you are structuring and organizing yourself, there is a door opening for you. Because you have or are shifting your perception, shifting your mind. There's something in your mind that you're shifting because you are undergoing some radical growth here when it comes to your belief systems. So something about your belief systems are shifting, and you're going to be able to manage life differently. So if you've been too rigid with your belief systems, there is a loosening up and more of a flexibility. So now you're coming into a time where you're challenging your old attitudes, behaviors, thoughts. You're questioning your previous expectations around the way you were doing things. And because of this, you're going to take a great leap forward. I'm seeing a leap of faith as well, going on that adventure. And it's going to be suddenly. So the world you thought you knew, the way you perceive the world is changing. And now new opportunities in a new world is going to become your reality. So you're walking through this door, this portal. So something about the 1/1 portal, January 1st, has changed your perception, and you're going on a new journey here. Your life is changing in a big way. It's like you're walking out of an old life into your new life. So you're going to be more open-minded, and also more willing to take risks. Okay. Contract. Yeah, this is in your soul contract before you came here. And this is a time where you're going to create more of a balance in your life. The number 6 could be relevant to you. 6 is Venusian energy. So it's about bringing in abundance and love, more abundance and love into your life, or making space for that abundance. And of course, there needed to be a belief system shift here, a more flexible one, in order for you to be able to accommodate more positive thoughts here around what is possible and your assumptions of what you used to believe was possible for you. And those assumptions are changing, coming in to create more of a balance in your life. You could have Libra in your chart, Gemini possibly, or even Cancerian energy. I'm seeing blind faith, following your intuition, is allowing you, so you're becoming more flexible, less rigid with logic, and you're allowing more space for your intuition, and you're allowing yourself small steps at a time to follow your intuition, and you're going to get proof, and you're going to keep going, and you're going to be able to trust the process of following your intuition more. 6 of Keys, in crescent moon. So it seems like you've been working on something, perfecting a skill, or getting something ready behind the scenes. I'm seeing a sculptor and paintings and drawings, so that could mean something to some of you, but it doesn't have to mean that. You're working hard. You're a hard worker, and you've been perfecting your skill, but it's the way you're working on things that is now changing as well. Yeah. Diversity. You're diversifying the way you're doing things. You're looking at other methods, or you're thinking about diversifying and changing something about your work life. But this seems to be a delicate situation for you right now. And so you have to be very strategic about how you go about this, so that your foundation doesn't fall apart. It's like you're creating a new foundation without rocking the previous foundation, because you're very focused on stability, and stability is what you will get. It seems like you're creating a new solid foundation, but you have to be very careful about this, and so you're taking very careful steps here. Okay, we have the waterfall, so I just immediately heard floodgates with that door there. So once that door opens, a floodgate of abundance is coming through. Once you allow yourself to take that leap of faith, there's an abundance of love and prosperity coming your way. I also heard a force of nature. A force of nature. A force to be reckoned with. Something about your energy, once you take this leap of faith, everything is going to happen very fast and it's going to flow very nicely. It's like you're being reminded of how powerful you are and how supported you are. You're definitely connecting to your higher self. And you're going to realize just how powerful your connection to the universe is, and you're learning how to harness that power. And it's also about the way you view the universe and what kind of energy is behind this universe. And your perception about that is changing because you're realizing that what you think about the universe is how the universe will respond to you. And so if you feel like the universe is a good place, you're going to get this good abundance and prosperity coming your way. So you're coming into this time where your change in perception, your change in your belief systems, this shift going on is allowing your personal energy to be ever flowing, never ending. And you're looking into a limitless future because of this. You're also going to be more in deep thought and deep in your emotions at the same time, but there's going to be more of a balance between your thinking and moving with what you feel. Your psychic gifts are going to be expanding, and you're tapping into the power of your psychic gifts. And so the message from the Akashic records to you is allow this paradigm shift, allow your belief system to shift. And that's when you're coming into your power. That is when your psychic gifts will open. That is when your intuition will be very clear to you. So you're being invited to tap into that energy now. Okay, seemingly unrelated, but fated meeting. And it's interesting because we have the number 7 there. 7 is a very spiritual number. It is also the number 7 in astrology, as the 7th house is about partnerships. I'm seeing something about Europe. Now, this seems to be someplace either in France or Germany, or London also. But I'm seeing very strongly France or Germany and London. Okay, so those could mean something. And the number 7 also could mean the month of July. Now, this could be about a person that is on your mind who is like a muse to you, or you could be this person's muse. It's like you keep this person going, or this person keeps you going whenever. So there is a contract here of a fated meeting, and it's going to happen. I'm seeing the number 12, 6, 3, 6, 6 again, and 5. So between the 12th and the 18th, it could also be between the 3rd and the 18th of July. Yeah, because I'm seeing 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm seeing 7, 12, and the number 18. So there's going to be some kind of fated meeting. And that's going to open up a well of emotions, like a waterfall of emotions, or a waterfall, however that resonates for you. But it's like a destined meeting that has been divinely timed for July. It could have something to do with work. It could have something to do with love. But I'm seeing love here. Something you've either dreamt about, planned, or manifested in the 7D, in the 5D, in the astral realm. But it's going to be possible because of this paradigm shift. And this fated meeting is also going to open you up more to the Akashic records and access to the Akashic records. It's like this meeting of these two people, and I feel this is a love meeting, is going to activate your connection to the Akashic records a lot stronger and open your psychic gifts. We have the deer. So this is definitely an in-person meeting that I'm seeing here, because that's earth energy. And from this meeting, there will be a stable, solid foundation created. Things will be more balanced. There could be a contract coming out of this meeting. And after this meeting, everything in your life will flow a lot better, and all that prosperity is coming in because you're walking through this door. You're having the courage to take that leap of faith. For some of you, you're getting a work contract, or something about work will lead you to this fated meeting. So it's perfect divine timing. Full moon eclipse conclusions are within reach. Go check out my eclipse readings here on the channel, because there could be messages there for you. So you're closing a cycle of an old paradigm, an old belief system, and you're going to reach a few conclusions here that are going to allow you to shift your perspective. New moon in Taurus, we have the last week of April being significant and the first week of May. New prosperity lies ahead, a new beginning that is more prosperous after you close a cycle. After this meeting, you're closing a cycle and you're opening a new cycle, one that is more prosperous. Believe in the impossible. Something that once seemed impossible, it's like it's a small miracle that's going to happen, or a big miracle. Something you previously thought was impossible, a once in a blue moon situation, is going to radically and powerfully change your life. This meeting is going to change your life. It could start with a business meeting, and it could end up you meeting up with someone you wanted to meet up with, or someone you dreamt of but you don't know who this is. Maybe you know who this is, but there's a work situation here that is leading you to a romantic fated meeting with someone you either know or don't know. This is something that you thought was impossible, but it's going to change your life in a big way, and it's going to bring more diversity to your life. A floodgate of abundance, because you're allowing yourself to expand when it comes to previous rigid beliefs that you held. Okay, pile number 1, that was your reading. If this resonated with you, let me know how in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video. If you want to watch it again later, share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. I will be uploading a lot more to Patreon this year, so that was one of my New Year's resolutions. And I hope you guys keep enjoying this channel. It was a pleasure to read for you guys, and Happy New Year. See you soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 2. If you chose Chrysacola, this is your reading. These are your New Year's messages from the Akashic records. Okay. So the number 16 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 7. 7 is a very spiritual number. It's about your spiritual path. 7 is also about relationships in the astrology, the 7th house, partnerships as well. And justice. Chrysical is also all about speaking your truth, speaking up for yourself from your heart space. So it's heartfelt communication. It's being authentic and genuine about how you feel and standing up for yourself and speaking up in a genuine and authentic way. Okay, especially when it comes to relationships and what is important for you on a soul level. It's about being true to your soul's desire, and it starts with communication, especially within your relationships, and in a way to create a better life when it comes to how you relate to people for yourself. You're feeling more supported, or you are being supported in speaking up and speaking your truth, following your heart, following your intuition, and allowing it to be known by others. Other people almost deserve to know how you truly feel. Maybe this is something that you've been keeping to yourself for whatever reason. Yes, because you're going through an ascension. We have ascension, the rainbow bridge. You're definitely ascending spiritually. There's a spiritual ascension going on for you right now. The number 18 could be relevant, the number 9. This ascension is closing up a cycle for you and starting a new one. This is giving you a new beginning that is long-lasting and stable and prosperous. Something to do with holding your center and being at peace. You have been growing spiritually. Your consciousness has been expanding. And because of that, your experience of the material world is transforming from something that you feel the need to control or conquer into something that is more aligned with you and that will make everything possible without half the effort. Your relationship with the material world will be you will feel less of a need to control things, and you will set intentions and allow the direction to unfold, where instead of carrying the weight, you are allowing the universe to carry most of the weight for you while you just direct by setting your intentions and by doing your part. But instead of working that hard and not seeing the results of that hard work, you're going to see that you're going to work less and get more results. You're going to feel more vital. If you've been feeling drained, you're going to feel a surge of vitality. You're going to feel more at peace. We have Healer of the Ages. The number 51 could be relevant to you. The number 6. 6 is Venusian energy. It is abundance and love. So you're healing, especially when it comes to your self-confidence, self-worth. When it comes to taking risks, being brave, having the courage. So your core is going to be a lot more strengthened. Wherever you have experienced feeling drained in the presence of energies or other people's energies, whenever you felt a punch in the gut kind of feeling from someone's words or actions or energies, that is now being healed, and your confidence, your strength, your courage, your self-worth are being restored. So you're going to feel a lot stronger at your core, and when the core is stronger, everything else around it has the opportunity to be more in of a flow. It's like the body. If you strengthen your core, you have a stronger chance of being able to have a stronger upper body and a straighter back. Also, your posture will improve, so it will ultimately also help align your lower body. Okay. So you're healing, and you're or learning how to heal energetically. You have the King of Forces. Sorry, now this one is a little bit out of frame. You're learning how to master your own healing. You're learning about how you have a lot more control over your own health, where and how you direct your life. You have a lot more control over your body than you think. And so it's like you're learning how to alchemize, transmute, use the energy of the universe to heal, for some of you, there's something about posture correction. Something about your connection to nature and animals is very strong. Something about grounding and walking around barefoot in nature is also going to prove to be very healing. It's almost like you're becoming one with nature, and you're learning to harness the energy of nature and connecting it to the universal energy. And being like a channel between the two. It is all connected. But now it's like you're learning how to harness this energy because you have been ascending. So your energy is becoming not only more positive, but also more powerful. You're going to be able to communicate your truth in a gentle yet honest way. For some of you, there is a man coming into your life whose energy will be very positive, and you will feel it very powerfully. And this energy will be very unmistakable. And this person is coming in soon. This person could be bringing in support for a special project you may have, a work issue, or just your life in general. This could be a love interest for some of you, not going to be for all of you. So it's almost like get ready for this. You are ascending, so if you are this masculine, this is you coming in to support someone else. There's something here about astronomy, physics, geology, or electronics as well. Earth sciences, environmental sciences, or agriculture that could be connected to you or this person coming into your life. Okay. So there could be a work opportunity coming from a masculine energy. Yes, and as I said that, we have the King of Keys, which is money and career, business, and stability coming in. So there is stability for your business coming in. Now this could come through a new client, a new partner, someone who will be paying a lot of money for a product or service that you have. But this comes in the tales of you being something about you where you have ascended, where you have transmuted, where you've learned how to harness the energy of the universe in order to heal and create the life that you want, is bringing in now a new opportunity or an increase in your sales or something here that's going to strengthen you when it comes to your money, your reputation, your standing, when it comes to your career, very specifically. And now we have the Three of Forces and we have the Bird's Nest. So for some of you, you're going to be able to, there's more money coming in to provide for your family, or you're starting a new family here with someone who either has Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo in their chart very strongly. Earth signs, air signs, and water signs, very specifically. I'm seeing 3 children. Where there was 2, there will be 3. For some of you, for someone here. Or you're going to have 3, anywhere up to 1 to 3 children. You're going to have enough money to feed your children, whether you have 2 or 3 or 1. There's going to be enough for up to 3 children. Butterfly transformation. I'm seeing a butterfly there. Now we have the King of Scrolls. Oh my goodness. So again, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. So if you're a masculine energy, what I would say is that you are very close to achieving Emperor status, meaning someone who is very solid, very accomplished, very well off and abundant. You're coming very close to that. The only thing that I would say is missing here, if you are this masculine energy, is the King of Fire, the King of Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy, the passion igniting inside you. It's almost like that will be the next level. You're going to feel more passionate about life, you're going to feel more motivated, more driven. There's something here about you getting ready for the next phase, for overcoming the lack of drive. That is the only thing that is still missing, is that fire being lit and you following that fire of inspiration. That will be the next and last level. For some of you, there's something you're learning that is important, that you're reading about, and it will be very helpful to you. You're doing maybe a lot of research. Some of you are authors or teachers, or you communicate. You could be teaching something to do with business or nature or earth sciences, money, communication. Keep learning, keep learning. Your life seems to be changing in an exciting new direction. Now again, if you're a feminine energy, there are 3 male energies coming your way. Maybe 2 are from the past, or you're leaving 2 back in the past and you're going toward a new love interest with whom you're going to create a family with. After you've ascended and overcame 2 people from your past. Because I'm seeing 2 people in the past, 1 person in the future. So I'm not seeing 3 people coming in the future, actually. I'm seeing you leaving behind 2 people in the past. Like really cleaning them from your energy, healing from those 2 experiences. Now, they're not showing me necessarily bad experiences, but they were karmic contracts that have ended, and now you're coming into more of a balance and a new foundation with someone new. For some of you, this is the case. For others of you, this is you having accumulated several experiences in the past that have allowed you now to be successful in business, and moving to the next step. You will acquire and understand something that has been confusing you. There will be clarity. Some of you are going to be getting a position in teaching or counseling. Could be something to do with writing, advertising, publishing. Okay. Will, wisdom, and mind. Wow. So the number 20 is connected to judgment, so there could be a big decision being made here. You're going to make a big decision. You're about to, where you are using you're following your heart, but you're also integrating your experiences. You're following your intuition, but you're also allowing for reasoning and logic to weigh in. So it's like you're finding this perfect balance. And the only missing element, which I'm seeing now, is that passion, that drive, that courage to, after you've healed, to take the step forward. It's, to me now, this is now representing the final king to achieve that emperor status. Because we have the other crown there. We have 3 kings and a crown. So the missing crown is there. And we have the alchemical signs here. Symbols, sorry, for fire and water. So there's the fire that was lacking. So the 4th element of fire is coming in. So you're using power, will, love, and wisdom, your intellect, your mind. And now you're going to be raising your focus to a higher power and purpose in your life. And you're going to get the spark of inspiration where you can then combine the fire of creativity with the water of receptivity. So it's a balance of your feminine and masculine energies in order to make the real contribution to the world that you're meant to make. For some of you, you are coming into a significant position of authority and influence in your life. There's a lot that's going to be unfolding quite quickly, a great deal of activity, a lot to get done, but you will be able to handle it in a nice and relaxed way because you have the discipline. You just were lacking a little bit of self-confidence. You're going to be more driven to take action where you were lacking the confidence to take action. Elephant, yeah, you've definitely acquired a lot of wisdom throughout this lifetime. And that's the fire. There you go. That's the spark. That's the spark of inspiration that was lacking. That's what you're coming into. Yes, you have the wisdom. You have the stability. You have the ability to alchemize, to harness the energy of the universe. All that was missing was that spark, and that is the spark that is coming. So that now you can take all of that experience, all of that knowledge, all of that intuition, all of that, everything else that you have been preparing in this life. And the thing that was lacking was this source of inspiration. And so somehow in your life you found the source of inspiration through a person, a situation, an experience, or just by divine guidance, you got that spark of inspiration. And it's going to guide you and lead you, and you're going to carry that torch and follow it to where you're meant to go, what you're meant to do. Yes, emotions may be running high for you, supermoon energy. because maybe you're not used to feeling this driven, and it may bring about some anxiety and mess with your emotions a little. But it's going to help you reach a resolution in your personal life. I'm seeing something about mid-January being very important here. Mid-January, you're around the full moon in Cancer. Your emotions will be running high, but you're closing a huge cycle of feeling a lack of drive. And after the full moon in Cancer, you're going to feel a lot more driven. And in the midst of all this, you and your loved ones will be safe. So there's no need to worry. Between this mid-January and the end of June, first week of July, you are closing a cycle. And then in July, you're starting a new one. And in starting that new cycle, the thing you must know is that you and your loved ones will be safe through this. For some of you, you will be becoming fathers or mothers, or conceiving in July. Surrender to the divine, or you're starting a new project. Meanwhile, just surrender. Full moon. You're closing huge cycles in your life, and you're starting a new one. And this takes you not trying to over-control this and allow this spark to drive you, because it's leading you to a lot of stability, healing, and it has a lot to do with following your heart and speaking up about what you're truly feeling here. That was your reading, pile number 2. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. If this resonated, let me know how in the comment section. If it did not, choose another pile. Like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. I will be uploading a lot more to Patreon this year, so information for that is in the description box. Anyways, Happy New Year. It was a pleasure to read for you guys. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time. Welcome, pile 3. If you chose Obsidian, these are your New Year's messages from the Akashic records. The number 39 could be relevant to you, as well as the number 3. 3 is all about communication, networking, progress, social interactions, social invitations, parties, communication. You could have Gemini or Virgo in your chart. There's something about self-observation, observation of the self, self-reflection, getting to know yourself on a very deep level or on a deeper level. There was a trigger from the outside, from someone you are relating to who showed you something about yourself, or acted as a trigger, a catalyst, or an invitation for you to look within, and you saw something about yourself that maybe you were unaware of, and how you used to view yourself. It seems like you're stepping into a new identity or discovering something about your identity that was dormant. There's also something about a new identity and a life that is more suited for you in discovering this part of yourself. It's like you are ever changing and you're meant to evolve now. And you're going to be a mix of the past, the present, and what you're hoping for in the future is changing. But it may be challenging for you to trust the you that you are becoming, and to trust that you will be loved through your changes, you will be cherished, you will be supported, even while just exploring this potential, while it is still unfamiliar. Because you are entering new territory and you are being protected through it. A lot is changing within you. You're learning to love parts of yourself that you didn't even know existed. You have the strength you need. You're definitely going through a process of personal transformation and evolution. And you're going to love the person that you're becoming. Soul child. You're connecting more to your soul. Who you have always been, the child in you that has never left you, but changed because of some experience you had in your life. You're coming back to that child, that potential that once was. And now your inner child you will allow your inner child to express itself. There was something that was suppressed, hence why you weren't aware of this part of yourself. It's so like you're rediscovering it. You are coming back to that feeling, to that time in your life before everything changed. The number 14 could be relevant, the number 5, change. So you're definitely changing, and you're walking away from an old way of thinking, an old life, an old way of being and doing things, an old place, or a place where you've been, and you're closing a cycle, with the number 27 being the number 9 there. 27 and 9 could be relevant, the number 39 and 3, 14 and 5. So change leading to evolution, progress, and walking away from something, some place, some way of thinking, some circumstance or situation that you have outgrown, because now you're answering the call of your inner child, one that is connected to the core of your soul, who you are, truthfully. The light of the world, because you've been enlightened. I'm seeing a mix of the Wheel of Fortune and the Hermit here. Everything is changing. The karmic wheel is turning. There's a new life that is destined for you, and you're closing an old way of living because you have been enlightened. King of Roses. Something has activated your heart space. The fire, lit the fire within you. The passion, the drive. This could or could not be connected to a romantic interest in your life that you cherish, someone you cherish. That was a trigger or catalyst for this change. Self-reflection, triggered self-reflection. Someone here doesn't mean it's male or female, but you're really reflecting upon what is really truly important to you, what you truly want, that is truly connected to the child within, that the purest part of you, your innocence, returning to your innocence, and living in a way that is more aligned with your own pure self. All this wisdom is now bringing you back to the innocence of childhood. For some of you, there is a child coming into your life, and this child, for most of you, will be a boy, a masculine. Seven of Forces, and we have balance. Someone here could have Libra in their chart. You're coming into more of a balance in your life. Everything in order when it comes to your work life. Going to be able to have more of a balance in your life when it comes to working and enjoying life. Seeing Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy here. You could have that in your chart strongly. Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, Midheaven, Venus, Mars, Mercury. But you're coming into more of a time of harmony, balance, and justice in your life. In every area of your life, when it comes to your material life, your body, your connection to nature, your connection to your soul, society, there's going to be a balance. You're getting support from the universe. If you're having to deal with legal issues or paperwork, you're going to be able to do this in a diligent and organized way. This could be regarding property, an inheritance coming through, or work contracts. For some of you, this could be custody of a child or even divorce. Be very patient and pay attention to the details and technicalities. That will be very important, especially if you're watching this reading as I release it. It's Mercury retrograde, so you need to be extra careful about what you sign. Reread it, reread the fine print, check for loopholes that may possibly come. Check all those things when you're dealing with contracts, whatever they are. And try to postpone signing that document for after the Mercury retrograde. So justice will be served. Okay. Okay. And wishes fulfilled. Beautiful. So you're getting a wish fulfillment after walking away from something, and this may require some paperwork. And these wishes fulfilled are the wishes of your inner child. We have the Muse. Again, I'm feeling very strongly someone may have triggered this in you. The number 15 could be relevant, the number 6. Someone here was a catalyst for your connection to your inner child. Someone here led you back to your soul or acted as divine intervention, was sent to you, to your life, to help you reconnect to your inner child and to bring about the change, to free you from some kind of mental prison. Because I'm seeing the number 15 there, that's connected to the devil in the mind, ego. So this very positive influence in your life came into your life to reconnect you, to bring clarity on how to reconnect to your inner child. You have the wolf. Because before that you felt like you were on a lone journey. You could consider yourself or identify as a lone wolf. The road... What's the title of the book? I read it and I'm always recommending it. The Road Less Traveled. Maybe a book you want to read, or there's something that you're meant to do that is different from what you've been doing up until now, different from what society expects of you and everyone. You're meant to do something in a very unique way because it's based on looking at the bigger picture. We have full moon in Sagittarius, so something about the month of June is very important here, mid-June. You're closing a cycle because you're finally looking at the bigger picture. And you're realizing, be bold and make the first move, that you need to be the one taking action here. Even if it means doing something people don't expect of you or going your own way and following your truth. You could have Gemini in your chart, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. Also possibly Sagittarius. A time to take action. New moon in Aries. So you could have an Aries placement, but there's a new beginning coming for you, or you're entering a new life. End of March, last week of March, first week of April, or at least you're having an important realization that is going to allow you to take action in a new direction. And luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So now here we have the last week of November being important. So that is Sagittarius season, new moon in Sagittarius. So between June and December, or let's say between April and December, there's going to be a new beginning. That's going to take a lot of courage, but it's going to bring you your wishes fulfilled. It's beautiful to have this last card here. It could have something to do with travel, long distance, big goals, teaching, a spiritual journey, a new journey for sure, a new life. But it takes being bold and making the first move to walk away from an old way of life, to honor that inner child. This enlightenment has come for good reason. Okay, so pile 3, that was your reading. It was a pleasure to read for you guys today. If this resonated with you, let me know how in the comments section. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Like, subscribe, hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future uploads on the channel. Save this video if you want to watch it later. Share this video with someone you feel may need this message. Extra content is on Patreon, TikTok, YouTube members area. Information for that is in the description box. I will be uploading a lot more to Patreon this year, so watch this space. Other than this, Happy New Year to everyone. Bless you all and see you sometime soon. Bye. Till next time.